What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online. So we're continuing on with our side quests and all that stuff here. So if you missed the previous part, we finished up the main quest line for Greymoor, and now we're just kind of wrapping up all of the other side quests, which is actually most of the fun, to be honest. So gonna go do that now. If you haven't caught up already, check the link in the description. There's a playlist. Everything is all organized. You can watch it at your own time. Good stuff. Watch it at your own pace. But it's all organized. The story should be uploaded already. And good to go. Alright, where are we going? Gonna find that quest marker up there. I don't know how to get there, though. I think it's at the... Wait. Wait a second. It says below. Ah, gotcha.
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm? No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here? Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on our way to see High Priest Varkor when the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there. Start at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yold, Priest Irena, and Roligmorth the Pilgrim seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge to the west of the temple. Look for Yold, Direna, and Roligmorth at the stables. Then meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge. I will head there after I finish caring for these injured souls. Meridia's light shine upon you, good friend. Killcreep Temple provides a safe haven for the priests and pilgrims of Meridia. At least it did, before this terrible storm struck. The Lady of Light has always protected us. Why today should be different, I don't understand. No, that honor goes to our High Priest Varkor. I am but her humble assistant. She is my mentor and my friend. After you find the others, I'll meet you at the Pilgrim's Lodge, and we can search for the High Priest together. We were on our way to the temple for prayers when an oily black ichor roiled in the sky. The wind picked up and red streaks of lightning struck all around us. We barely made it to the safety of this cave. The storm abated. Then the sound started. Groans, shrieks, blood-curdling screams. It sounded like wild and feral beasts followed in the wake of the storm. I sent Priest Isofnir outside to keep watch, but I told him not to take any unnecessary risks. We're priests, not soldiers, after all.
I mean, you know how the audio is. I think I changed it the other day. Nice. Now we gotta go find survivors. That's not good.
Why has Meridia forsaken me? High Priest Vakor will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way. Please, Priest Bavian? Where's High Priest Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her? We hid in the stables, but then Priest Darena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Why would you run outside?
Acolyte Ivina, please, wake up. Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone. Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Darena and the stables? Is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Vakor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Okay.
We need to find High Priest Vakor. Let's head to the temple.
Oh.
If anyone comes poking around the witch pipe.
We were here before. I thought it was gonna be a main story thing, but it is on the side.
Monsters in this holy place. We need to find the temple priests.
Oh my god.
Take his Meridian medallion so we can remember his sacrifice.
Dude, this game does a pretty awful job. If you want to play like a support role, like tank or healer, as your main, and you for the most part kind of know what you're doing, and you don't, the leveling process for that is pretty awful. Like, the way it's has to be done is you have to level up DPS skills or like damage abilities, and then spec to whatever support role after you hit 50 or champion point. Just kind of awful.
Priest Bavian!
I'm safe in here, but the rest of the temple, it's overrun with monsters. Worse, they're our own priests and pilgrims. I saw one pilgrim attack poor Larelvor, ripped at his flesh with her teeth. The storm? I hadn't thought of that. Terrible things started happening after it began, though. This may be heresy to say, but Meridia has abandoned us. She doesn't care what happens to this place. I'm going to stay here until the danger's past. Who's there? Is that you, High Priest?
Her own brethren, like vicious animals. We must find the others. Tria! Molazu!
Molazu gave me no choice, Bavian. Just this morning, we were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now he's gone. He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To kill a cherished student. Signs? Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast? No. Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
Priest Armin? Wait. Follow me. He fled into the vestry. Armin, please. You don't want to do this. They're mad, beyond all reason. Even in this temple, Meridia's light does nothing to help those afflicted with this feral curse. We need to reach the catacombs and find High Priest Varkor. The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location, it's where our relic is kept. Meridia's Brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple of this corruption. At least, I hope it does. High Priest Varkor wouldn't just hide in the catacombs. She must have a plan to save us.
Going. Flappy's attacking all the things.
Down here. Did you find the key that opens the catacombs? Did you retrieve the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum? We need it to open the door to the catacombs. Perfect. There are only 2 keys that I know of, and the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door, and let's find High Priest Varkor. Oh no. Even the catacombs are corrupted. High Priest! Retrieve the relic, and we can escape through the old air shaft.
Rip.
This way, my friend. Let's meet back in the cave.
just aggro a bear?
How fragile my faith, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my god. And such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm, vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say. Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Lorelfor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed. With Meridia's brilliance, I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor's memory. Do you have the relic? I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you, my friend. You stood with us while Meridia turned away. We won't forget that. The injured still need to be treated, and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it. Not like Meridia walked away from us. I lost a lot of things today. We all did. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying to help the faithful. There are injured to tend to, and those poor souls who lost their mind to the storm. I want to find a way to help them all. High Priest Varkor claimed it contained Meridia's divine light. There are rituals for releasing such power. Whether I or one of the other priests can make use of it, we'll see. I just hope we don't experience any more of those storms.
Cool. Alright, what do we want to do now? Let's go do a delve. Those are fairly easy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
37. Ah, damn it. 38. Ah. Ever had a splinter you just couldn't work free? I can attest they're much worse on the inside. Got into a tangle with a Spriggan in the Shadow Green. Think it wanted to take root in my guts. I'll live, provided I can get off this mountain before it explodes. Friendly word of warning, the mountain's going to explode. I was hired to investigate the odd rumblings beneath the stone. The cause, it turns out, are Reachmen working some kind of magic, stoking the fires of this sleeping mountain. Don't suppose you'd take a cut to put a stop to it? The Reachmen have some ritual pyres burning around the Shadow Green. Those seem to be the source of the magic that's stirring up the earth. Snuffing them out should disrupt their plans. Their plans being to turn this place into another Red Mountain. I thought I'd pretty well summarized our predicament. Reachmen, pyres, exploding mountains. But sure, I suppose I can humor you. It's not like it hurts to speak or anything. An old wise woman. Her name escapes me. We crossed paths in the swamps to the east. I think she mistook me for someone else, but she was hospitable for a hermit. She was growing concerned about the rumblings of this mountain. Unnatural, she said. Well, if this mountain were to rain ash and lava down all around us, it would assuredly bury Solitude and kill a lot of Nords. So I'd wager that's your answer. There's nothing Reachmen enjoy more than killing Nords. The heart of this mountain is unseasonably warm and full of temperate caves called the Shadow Green. They're lush and full of life, but quite wild and dangerous. I imagine the source of this heat is what the Reachmen are agitating with their magic.
Ooh, nice picture. Like we're doing March of Sacrifices again. Wait, those weren't there before. Turn around and they're there. Where did you just get that bucket of water from? Do you just have it? Or... Wait a second. Unless there's two of them in here. Well. I don't know where the boss is, but I hope it's somewhere close because I don't really want to go through this again. Oh, it's right here? Okay. Convenient spawn. Got the sky shard, did the quest, killed the boss, we're good. Just easy, fast travel to the start.
Things seem to have stopped shaking, so I'm making better progress extracting the splinters from my gut. I take it the pyres have been put out? Then my odds of getting off this rock without being incinerated are looking much better. My employer should be pleased as well. Here's your cut of my pay. I should subcontract more often. I should get back to the old wise woman who got me into this mess. She probably has some sort of natural Nord remedy for intestinal bark. Fine, yes. Uncomfortable, but fine. I've done a serviceable job of cleaning my wound. I should have no trouble getting to Solitude, at least. Barring any unfortunate encounters with rough-hewn furniture, I'll be fit to travel after a bit of rest.
Okay, let's see. That's done. Let's start the quest over here. There's a lot of mining samples that requires going to Blackreach for. Should be like a quest giver or something nearby. Usually if you follow the road. Haven't actually checked if there's anything up here, to be honest. Back in Solitude. So I guess I'll split the recording here, and then we'll figure out some other stuff next time. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit.